Hello guys, welcome back to Star Wars Timeline. My name is Ben, and I'm playing Knights of the Old Republic for the first time in 17 years. I just got off Leviathan, I saved my crew, and what I'm trying to do before reaching my next destination, which is the Korriban, I believe it's the last planet, I want to talk to my crew, try to get all the side quests from them, and complete as many side quests and missions as possible before we move on to the story and finally finish this game and move on to part 2. Now, I know, just like in Mass Effect series, that my characters have side stories here. I don't remember them very well, guys. It's been 17 years. I just received the word from Mission Val that her brother is somewhere on Tatooine. So that's what I want to do. I want to go explore Tatooine. I've already completed this planet. I want to make sure Mission Val is satisfied she gets to talk to her brother. But also what I want to do is keep talking to the rest of my crew to see if I can unlock their side stories, because I haven't yet. It's been quite a trip a little bit here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I just know I have to progress the conversations with my crew. Anyway, let's get into it. And those guys who are joining me for the first time, please be advised that I don't talk during the story conversations and movie sequences, so you get to enjoy the story along with me. Anyway, Carth is standing right in front of our face. Let's talk to him first, and then I'm going to jump off the Ebon Hawk to Tatooine, and we'll get that mission going.
Yes, what's on your mind?
We need to talk about me being Darth Revan.
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
And?
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
Why can't you?
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died, but it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice, and there won't be any turning back.
And if I make the wrong choice?
Well, then I hope I can save you from yourself.
Okay. I don't believe we can progress him just yet. That was a little conversation. We'll try a little bit later. Let's keep going here. And as you can see, guys, I've also improved the game with the community mods. I installed the HD textures, put the true widescreen resolution mode, upgraded the HUD. So the game looks a little bit more presentable, but I'm still marvel at how well the game holds up in terms of its art. This guy over here, I know he doesn't have a side mission for sure, and he doesn't have a lot to say. He's just chilling in there. Alright. And I'm definitely going to take Mission with me on this side story. Maybe she'll get to interact with her brother. Guys, I hope, I'm a little bit terrified here. I hope that Leviathan mission didn't scramble all of my side stories, because it was kind of mandatory. I was invaded by the ship. I had to fight my way off. Of course, Malak ran off like a coward that he is. Let's talk to the badass Mandalorian here.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about Mandalorian Wars.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once you had taken charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. You were a genius on the field. You are held in very high regard among my people. You abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others could be too fortified to strike. You made sacrifices in order to advance your goals. Such strategies had never been enough to best us before. In the end, you proved too much for us.
But what about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back. It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, it looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
What happened in the battle?
It was not your ships or your men or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, you, that the Republic prevailed. Your strategies and tactics defeated the best we could send against you. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of your attacks, the tenacity of your defenses, and the subtleties of your plans. You fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And you won. I hold no grudge against you, nor do any of my people. It was the greatest of honors to fight against you, even in defeat. It is even more of an honor to fight beside you now. Had you been born of the Mandalorian clans, surely nothing in this galaxy would have been able to stop us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more right now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
And I will say time and again and again and again. I embraced and love all of my Star Wars guys, from High Republic to the Old Republic to everything. But the Mandalorians, to me, that were created in Legends by Karen Travers, Drew Garpush, and all these wonderful writers, these are the top-notch, top-tier Mandalorians to me. This is how badass this guy is, man. He's like, I wanted to fight the best. I don't regret anything, even though we lost. You're the best. You're the best warrior out there. I just love this Mandalorian creed, man. Where's Angelina Jolie? I know he doesn't have a mission, but I want to talk to him. For those of you guys who are wondering, that's what I'm calling Jolie. I have christened him Angelina. Oh, I know Johanny has a side mission. Let's talk to her.
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The woman who saved me, who I have come to care for, could never go completely to the dark side.
I regret any of the harm I may have caused.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
You'll do fine, Johanny.
That is especially meaningful, coming from you. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Nice. That felt nice. She's thankful. When do we get those side missions?
Yes. What is it? I was remembering Taris.
I'm sorry, Johanny. Or no. What about it?
It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
How did you survive?
My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
How could such a government last?
It did not. But only because of the Jedi who came. It was very bad. With no money to spare for any amenities, even the Enclave on Dantooine seems a paradise in comparison. And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
One of the Jedi you met?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I suppose I see something of her in you when I look... I'm sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
And how did you arrive on Dantooine?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
Alright, so talking to her twice kind of advanced the dialogue. I know, guys, it's a little bit on the slow side in terms of video, but I just want to make sure I got it squared away.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Yeah, okay. He's done for now. Mission we don't have to talk to because she'll be joining us anyway. She already gave us a side mission. Where is Bastila? Oh yeah, Bastila, we have to find her. I forgot Bastila is being held captive. Okay, here's mission. Yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's roll. God, I hope I didn't screw this mission up. Ah, look, Angelina! Add. I don't expect I'll be fighting anyone, but just to be sure, we'll bring another Jedi. Or, you know what? No. We're gonna bring Zalbar. I hardly ever bring him, and Mission are tight. It will be interesting to see if they have some sort of a interaction between one another, right? Alright, guys, we're here. We gotta go to the Zerka Corporation office and make an inquiry about Mission's brother. I'm gonna level up my characters real quick, and we'll continue this adventure. Alright, guys, we're leveled up.
I'm here.
Let's go to Zerka and inquire about the brother. Please tell me he's alive. I'm super nervous. Greetings, human. A word, if I may. It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. You mean Malak? No, human. I mean the true Lord of the Sith. I'm speaking of Darth Revan. Of you. How do you know who I am? Listen to me, and all will be made clear. My name is Ziergrom. I'm a businessman. I and my partner deal in rare items of extraordinary value and power. You're with the exchange. No, we're not. We're independent operators, though often our transactions involve those who represent the exchange. Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Ebon Hog, Davik Kang. Most recently, Ahita Othar before him, Fori Haxa before her, but we are reluctant to approach you. You had no ties to exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi. Not the sort of person we normally associate with. Get to the point. How do you know my identity? There were reports of the Ebon Hawk traveling to many different planets. We wanted to know what you were up to. At your last point, I placed a small tracker device on your ship. The tracking device reported back to us that you have been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had information, we began digging into your sources with the Sith fleet. Damn, this guy has connections. Sources? What sources? There are millions of soldiers in the Sith fleet. Surely you aren't surprised that some of them will sell information. Even high-ranking officers aren't immune to the lure of easy credits. Your escapades on Leviathan created quite a stir in the Sith fleet. Of course, Malik tried to suppress the truth about your identity. There were more than a few summary executions. But even if the security footage is destroyed and the witnesses silences, some bits of information always slip in. Spend enough credits to gather the tiny pieces and the puzzle becomes clear. We know what happened to Leviathan, at least we knew enough. You are Darth Revan, and you are going to kill Malik for daring to claim dominion over Sith. How does this involve you? My partner and I deal in very rare and powerful items. Weapons, armor, things you could use in your battles against Malik and the Sith. And you're just going to give these items to me. I don't carry these items for me, of course. They're with my partner, but they're yours if you got the credits to buy them. We do what we make to profit on this, after all. Just go to the Darshai Cantina on Korriban. There's a Rodian in there named Mika Doran. Tell Mika that Zagram sent you to look at the premium items. Got it. He's on the next planet I'm gonna go to, Korriban. I'll check it out next time I'm on Korriban. Mika already knows to expect you. Like I said, just tell him you want to look at the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan. And once Malik is beaten, don't forget to help your to victory. This is very, very useful. I gotta remember this. I'm gonna be visiting cantinas on Korriban? Really? Okay. That's kind of strange. Docking bay mechanic. I love how Anchorhead is still here like 4,000 years before the events of the movies. It's an old city. I can't get past this guy. Every time I see him, man, like I'm reminded of the special editions of Star Wars. This dude walking across the entire screen, just like blocking the view. Oh, man. Okay, where's the Zerka Corporation? That's the Hunting Guild. Yeah, Zerka right here. Please be there. Please be there. Please be there. Please be there. Is this new? Nope. Cleaned it already.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerga Corporation payroll.
Uh-huh. Persuade. Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable?
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Alright, I'll have to go.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Okay, what is happening here? Let's find out. What is my mission status? Missions, brother. According to the Zerka rep in Tatooine, Griff was captured during a Sand People raid on one of the mining camps. Whether he's still alive is anyone's guess. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to go back to that Tuscan camp. Last time I was there, I was very amicable. They didn't attack me. I hope that they don't attack me this time. Yeah, I could exchange my party in case things get dicey. Alright guys, let me get my sonic speed. Here we go. Yeah, they shouldn't attack me. Let me go to the Tuscan camp. I bet he's probably there. This little information source guy. He's not talking to me anymore. Alright now. Oh, wait. I can't go outside? What is happening? Oh. Wrong turn. Yeah, I need to go outside, dude.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Alright, I hope he's still alive. Why do I have that nagging feeling in the back of my mind? Let me save it here, guys. That he's no longer alive. That Leviathan somehow has screwed my mission up. Enjoying the scenery here. And the camp is over this way. Sand People camp. Yeah, I know he can't be in the Eastern Dune Sea. No way. No way he can be there. Because that's where we fought the Crater Dragon. Speaking of, guys, let me know in the comment section below. How would you compare the Crater Dragons we see in this video game, which is obviously from Star Wars Legends, versus the Crater Dragon that we saw in the Mandalorian show, which was quite different, very different design, very different aesthetic. I honestly thought both were pretty interesting in their own right. At first, I was kind of on the fence what they were trying to do with the Mandalorian, but the moment that I saw that Cray Dragon, I was sold. I was like, yeah, that looks pretty awesome. These got to be old corpses, right? Yeah, I pulled my Tuscan uniforms from them, I remember. Please don't attack me. I am a friend. Oh! Finally, I brought the right person to the mission. Because mission is my main recovery for mines. Wait, she can't do it? Yes, she can. Yes, she can. These kind of mines pestered me for a little bit. But now we took care of them. Huh? Yeah, no, nothing here. Just a little bit of debris. I wish the panthers were larger, man. They were a little bit small for me. I want them to be big. They look like cubs or something. Please don't attack. I don't think you have any reason to. We were pretty chill the last time. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I might need my translator. Yeah, I think Zalbar needs to sit this one out. Because in order to talk to the Tuskens, I need my translator. Without him, it ain't gonna happen. Alright. Let's put HK back into it. Yeah, sorry, Zalbar. I gotta level him up. We'll do it later. I don't expect any battles at the moment. Hopefully not. Okay, they're not attacking. Good. Now, what truly needs to happen is we gotta go to the big boss. These are the captives camps. This is a chieftain's room, okay. We gotta go to the chieftain, see what's going on. Alright. Gonna save right here. He's grateful. Because I did help him.
Query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
Ask about the captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Ask if he knows about Mission's brother, Griff.
Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we could do it, Master.
Alright, tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Whew, every time I talk to Tuskens, like I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, is another battle gonna break out? These people are merciless, man. But you gotta understand them. They're rough people. They have to be in deserts of Tatooine. As we saw in the Book of Boba Fett, that was my favorite episode, probably. The second one, where Boba interacts with Tusken families. Oh, look who's here. He's alive. Let's talk to him.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus's just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
How pathetic is that? The Sand People said you can go. Run to Anchorhead.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you. And, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
Now what, Griff?
You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
Oh, man. I kind of feel like he's pathetic. I have no sympathy for him whatsoever. But for mission's sake, like, I like her. She's such a lovable person. Like, I can't... Whatever. Let me give him 100 credits.
That's it, huh? Figured you'd be able to spare a bit more than that. You know, I'll take whatever I can get. Don't worry about me. I've already got a job waiting for me. Greta, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Greta's shop? Let me just go there real quick and see what's going on. Man, he's pathetic. You're pathetic! You suck as an older brother. As a Twi'lek being, you suck. Watch, he'll get murdered by Bantas. He'll just stomp him over. Boy. That's one mission I wish was like avoidable, but I mean, it is a side mission, but I just feel morally compelled to do it for Mission Val. Kind of makes me feel that part of the story is resolved now that we're going to go into our final battle. That she'll be more focused. Obviously, I'm role-playing there. We don't know if she'll be more focused or not, but for role-playing's sake, it feels like her character is not resolved. She has a clear head. She sees her brother fully for what he is. And guys, I'm going to level up my character real quick, okay? We'll back into the game. Alright, we're leveled up. And the reason I wanted to do that is just to get a little bit extra experience. Okay, let's heal. So nice to have a Jedi on the team. So nice to be a Jedi. I can heal. I can give myself shields. As I'm playing this game, guys, I can't help but think of part 2. Like, I love replaying this one, but since the day I started it for the channel, I'm like thinking to myself, I want to finish this quickly already. I want to be done with this game, to finish the story, to remind myself everything that happens, just to be able to go to part 2. Since the original release back on Xbox, I always was the fan of the Obsidian sequel. I don't know why. There's just something about it. I mean, a lot of Fallout fans also like Fallout New Vegas, also by Obsidian, as the better version than the original Vanilla 3 game. Same with Knights of the Old Republic. As good as this game was, for some reason, I just instantly enjoyed part 2 more. It's the whole relationship to Kreia. It's the whole idea of a master and apprentice relationship, how hard it is to navigate that balance, delicate balance between the good and the bad side. All right, let's find the brother. Where would he be? Dropship. Dropship. I don't think he has a mission anymore for us, does he? Yeah, that was just like yeah, no, he's there. Hold on, missions brother. Zerka supply shop. Oh, okay. Zerka. We gotta go back to Zerka. They call it supply shop. It looks like the story's not over yet. All the nice textures. These guys really whipped this game back into shape. But what my favorite mod of all in this game is the character models. Like the faces, especially the characters, look not like wax dolls anymore. They look like people. There he is, standing there. You're pathetic! You suck, dude.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you could help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here.
Get to the point.
As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe.
What does this have to do with me?
I know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Teresian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch, and now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Teresian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
Okay, don't worry, we'll get you the glands. I hope I have them.
Yeah, I knew you'd come through for me. You won't regret this. You'll see. Just don't take too long, okay? This guy from the Exchange could stop by any day. I kind of told him I already had the stuff, so if he shows up and I'm empty-handed, well, let's just say I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Wow, he double sucks, guys. Like, I hate this guy. Like, what the hell? What is your problem? Now, do I have the items? I don't know. The thack glands? Like, what the hell? My god. What a despicable non-human being. Thack gland. I don't see any glands here. Although I've been to Kashyyyk. Like, really? I don't have any? That's kind of weird. Where are my quest items? Let's talk to him.
You're back! I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a tech land for me, right?
Yeah, here we go. Let's give it to him.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Teresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Teresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to your Mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Teresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, oh, at least 20 times your investment.
Oh my god, I'm gonna so regret this. Alright, here's 200 credits.
Wise move. I can see you really understand how business works. Now, when you see your chance, you jump at it, huh? That's my motto. I better get started on brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll have a down payment on what I owe you.
Alright, so when are we supposed to meet him? He's gonna bounce. When is later? Watch, he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave. He's leaving. He's leaving, guys! He is leaving. He left. With my money. Yep. He's nowhere to be found. Oh boy. 300 credits. Gone. It's a trade officer. Is he here? looking for new business ventures? No, he's not. Oh, I know where to find him. He's probably making bets in the pod racing place. Let's go there. He is making bets, I guarantee you. That's Nico. Ooh, who's this hot Twi'lek? Oh yeah, that's right, one of the racers.
Well, I have to thank you, you know? I don't know how you did it. I really don't.
You're welcome. Alright. When am I supposed to meet him though? Like, Mission's brother. I guess they'll notify me? I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, guys, but I think I'm gonna roll with my adventure. There's nothing that else could be done at the moment. Yep, he's nowhere around. I don't see him. Hold on, guys. Hold on just a second. Gonna try one more time. You're that friend of Griff, right? He gave me a message. He told me to tell you he made a mistake brewing the Teresian ale. It didn't work out right for some reason. What kind of mistake? He told me that Sag glands were ruined, and he said he wasn't going to stick around and have the exchange contact. You mean he's gone? He hopped on board of the last shuttle. I don't know where he was heading, but I can't say I'm sorry he's gone. He was one of the worst employees I ever had. He was always on break. He mixed up orders, and I think he might have been stealing from me. Alright, I have to go after him. People like Griff, they know how to disappear when they get into deep. You won't hear from him again anytime soon. Waste of time to ever been bothering looking for him. There was one last thing. He said to tell his sister goodbye and to tell her he's sorry. Terrible. Alright, now it's time to return to the ship. Well, actually, hold on. I want to talk to Mission. Forgot to include her in the party. But let's put her in right now. Yeah, let's talk to Mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk about your brother.
I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother. More than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him.
Don't give up on him, Mission. He could still change.
I know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect than most. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore.
That's a very mature attitude, Mission.
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not gonna dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, have it your way.
Alright, now this mission is done. Now this mission is complete. I had a sense that I had to come back to the Zerka Corporation. That's done. Off to the next side quest. Alright, let me at least travel to my next possible side mission. Okay, what's going on with Juhani? Okay. Candaris. I'm still talking to them. Bastila has been kidnapped. Karth. Yeah, his mission is done. So I guess it's Juhani and Candaris. Let's try talking to him.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about Mandalorian Wars.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
How much did you lose?
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
You found work as a mercenary.
Yeah, I found word on Taris. Enforcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
You are a worthy companion.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Alright, let's keep going. Well, give me some adrenal stimulants.
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. Otherwise, you might destroy your adrenal system. A real warrior knows his own limits and doesn't overestimate himself. There anything else you need?
Nothing for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Love Candaris. Just love him. So kick-ass. Hey, Jolie. There's Jolie right there. Okay, Juhani, one more try talking to her.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I want to talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing all right?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What's wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about KOTOR, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Okay. And then go for Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Nah, he's done.
You got it.
Is it Korriban next, or where else am I expected? Should I go back to Dantooine? Premium merchant. Yeah, on Korriban, I'm gonna do that. I should come to Manan. Okay, this is my next mission. I gotta meet with Gino Haradan, whatever that person is. Okay. So my next mission is to Manan, guys. Like I said, I want to try to tie all the loose ends before we move on, and I feel complete about finishing this game. Like, okay, I'm done with it. I've beat the game completely as thoroughly as I could, and move on to part 2, to Manan. Travel. And I guess we'll call it a day there. Pretty exciting. It's kind of thrilling getting towards the end. I'm super thrilled to explore Korriban next. I remember it was one of the first things that we wanted when we were playing this game for the first time in 2003. Everybody of my friends were saying like, hey man, how come we can't control Ebon Hawk? Couldn't they have like a small little flight game in there? Oh man, here we go.
Incoming
Sith fighters. I don't like the side mission at all. So annoying. I suck at this game, guys. It's so annoying. Got him. Not very good with mouse. I got him, right? Yes. Yes! Yes, I got him. To Manon. I'm gonna meet that guy. But we're gonna leave that for the next video. Alright, let's grab my team. Exit Ebon Hawk. And we'll be done. Boom. Now let's take Angelina. Let's take Candaris. I keep calling him Candaris and Candaris, like, doesn't matter. Boom. Alright, guys, saving here. Alright, and this was it. Thanks so much for watching me once again, guys. I'm kind of like tight, like I'm really want to complete this game to get going with part 2, but parallel to this, obviously I've already started playing the Old Republic. I just couldn't wait. After that whole announcement with the Legacy of the Sith, after the patch has been released, like I'm just enjoying it. I created my Sith Assassin. It's my first character run. Loving the game completely. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you're looking forward to my next playthroughs, please consider subscribing, hit that bell button, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.